Welcome to part 2 of our radiation video. We have just one more topic to talk about, and that is half-life. So you might have heard this term before, but when we have something radioactive, it's going to decay or decrease in amount by what's known as a half-life. And so we have a diagram here sort of illustrating that. So we take the example of this iodine-131. So this is a unstable isotope of iodine that has a pretty short half-life of just 8 days. And so what we see is if we start out, let's say, with 20 milligrams of iodine 131, once one half-life or 8 days have passed, we're going to have half as much as before. So we're going to go from 20 milligrams down to 10 milligrams. And if we go up to another 8 days, so 16 days total, we'll be down to 5, so half of that again. And then if we go another 8 days to 24 days, we're down to half of that again, and so on and so forth. So we see what happens is every 8 days we have only half as much as we did before. So it takes a very long time before we completely get rid of all of our material, because it sort of decays at this rate where half of it disappears every half-life. And so some materials are going to have a long half-life. It might be millions or billions of years. That means they emit radiation more slowly. And then other materials can have a very short half-life, sometimes days or hours or seconds or minutes. And if that's the case, if we have a short half-life, we emit the radiation much more quickly. So slow, again, long half-life means slow release of radiation, but radiation persists longer. And short half-life means intense release of radiation, very fast, but the radiation does not persist as long. So how do we do half-life calculations? Well, I have a couple equations right here. So our amount of material at any given time is going to equal our initial amount times 1/2 to the n power. And what n represents is our number of half-lives. So that's going to be our time that has passed divided by our length of our half-life. So for example, if we're talking about that iodine-131, our length of the half-life would be 8 days, and our time would be however much time had passed in days. So congratulations, you survived the radiation video. If you could now end the video and please complete questions 3 and 4, that'd be great. Thanks. Bye.